Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today we're talking about the LCS offseason. Obviously today is the day that a lot of us have been waiting for so long. League of Legends free agency started around the world just a couple hours ago. We got all kinds of bombs, huge roster moves, trades, just acquisitions, buyouts happening all over the place. Every single team in League of Legends had a ton of moves or rumors or speculation or at least something going on today. And in this video today, we're more specifically talking about TSM, their support situation, and really just their overall roster as a whole, because there's a ton of stories surrounding TSM today, obviously for good reason. With that being said, here we go. Bloop GG, he is one of the journalists for Esports Maniacos. They are this really awesome esports kind of news organization. He tweeted out, sources are saying that TSM will pick up current world finalist Swordart from Suning Gaming as their starting support for the 2021 LCS season. The Taiwanese support will replace Biofrost. Now, this is absolutely crazy. There had been rumors of TSM wanting to go after a Korean support for a while. Obviously, Swordart is Taiwanese, but this is still a really big signing. A lot of people who kind of knew about this were saying that TSM was really smurfing with whatever support they were about to pick up. Reggie had been hinting at them really being going after a big support free agent name. And yeah, so we got news earlier that they're actually going with Huni in the top lane. Huni was actually a lot cheaper than Licorice and Impact. So by saving a little bit money in the top lane, they were able to make a bigger splash in support to go and get someone that their team really wanted. And obviously, Swordart is a huge name in the League of Legends scene. He has a ton of pedigree from Flash Wolves. He was really instrumental to all of those nasty Worlds runs that Flash Wolves used to have. It seemed like every single year. They were always such a hard team to knock out of Worlds. They would beat Korean teams all the time. They were so good, and Swordart was part of all those teams. And then most recently, obviously, even on Suning Gaming, now he made it all the way to the World Final. So this isn't a guy who's like past his prime, towards the end of his career. This is a guy who's kind of on top of his game right now, and he's a guy that I think is honestly going to come into the LCS and compete with CoreJJ for the top support spot in North America right away. So again, if you're TSM, this is a very exciting signing. You have to be super hyped up for this one as a TSM fan. Now, it is not completely done yet. This is not completely confirmed, but as they're saying, Jacob Wolf is saying this as well, TSM wants to make this happen and Swordart wants to make this happen, but right now there's immigration and visa issue. I don't know if it's visas or immigration or something. There's issues with getting him into the country and getting him paid and stuff. They don't know if they're going to be able to work it out. They're confident they will be able to work it out, but it's not 100% done yet. But both sides have pretty much come to an agreement, and they're trying to work it out with the governments and as far as travel and everything. Obviously, in the post-corona world, there's just a lot of craziness going on. There's always more to it than meets the eye. But if both these parties get their way, Swordart will be joining TSM. This will be an absolutely massive signing. Like I said, TSM obviously has some holes in their lineup still. Huni's going to be a giant question mark in the top lane. He's going to be coin flip. He's going to have some games where he pops off, some where he doesn't. Are we going to get old? Are we going to get SKT Huni? Or are we going to get some of the more recent North American Hunis? We will see. Also, there's a ton of questions surrounding Doublelift. How's he going to be? And there's just so many moving parts on TSM where they're bringing in 3 brand new players from the team last season. They have a brand new coach. How well are they all going to synergize together? How well are they going to fit into their new roster and lineups and everything? In the end, I think fans are going to be really not really disappointed, but pretty disappointed with Huni in the top lane, because a lot of people thought that they were going to be getting either Licorice or Impact, and those were going to both be very hype. But in the end, I think you have to be a little underwhelmed in the top lane, but really overwhelmed in the support position. This was an exciting pickup that I hadn't really even heard rumors about, but obviously this is a very nice pickup. Again, a guy who has great international experience. He's proven himself in many different leagues. He's well traveled. I don't know exactly how good his English is or his communication is or anything like that, but I think him and Doublelift are going to pair up super well together. I think they're going to be such an exciting bot lane. I don't know if he's going to be better than CoreJJ right away, especially because CoreJJ is so acclimated in North America and his team and his setting and his environment and everything, but he's definitely going to be up there in the top 2 or 3 supports in the league this season. That's going to be absolutely massive. Support is such an influential role in today's game, and having just an absolute rock in that position who can be super consistent for you and also a huge carry is going to be so nice, and also could lead to a very nice resurgence for Doublelift this year as well, if they're able to synergize well together, if they're able to bring that up. But yeah, I mean, we pretty much have TSM's roster confirmed at this point. Huni is official, Spica, Power of Evil is official, Doublelift coming back, and Swordart is not completely done yet, but he is rumored and really close to becoming the 5th and final member of the Team Solo mid lineup for 2021. Again, for the past couple weeks, there's been so many questions surrounding this team, a ton of drama, a ton of controversy, rumor, speculation, all that stuff, but we finally have a very clear picture of what TSM is going to be looking like in 2021. To me, they're going to hopefully compete for that third spot. I definitely don't think they're on the level of like Cloud9 or C9, but if Huni just absolutely pops off, if Swordart fits in with the team really well, they could take some games off TL and Cloud9. They could definitely be there. 100 Thieves and Evil Geniuses look really nasty as well. NA is going to be fun this year, but TSM is going to be in the mix for sure. And a year after losing Bjergsen, at least being in the mix to compete for a top 2 or 3 spot, that's pretty good in my opinion. Yes, it didn't work out perfectly. They didn't get all the players that maybe TSM fans were hoping for. But altogether, I would say this is a pretty hype, pretty solid offseason for the team. And yeah, Bjergsen's going to be an interesting coach to see as well. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about TSM picking up Swordart? Do you think they should have went with a different support, or do you think they made a good decision? How good do you think TSM and Swordart are going to do in the LCS this season? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions down below. Subscribe to update on the latest content. Check me over at twitch.tv/I_am_germ. We got a link. First link in the description below is a $25 RP giveaway. I can't even talk. Sorry. If you guys enter that, best of luck to you. If not, hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.